Here in Daytona.
Oh man, that is fantastic.
Listen to the fans cheering as well as they rappel down. That's cool. It did almost blow our roof off. It did indeed blow Ryan Blaney's pit box roof off.
Wow.
And the soldier wearing the helmet camera will be bringing in the green flag. So we'll get to watch that up close and personal. While all of this is going on, a few more stories from pit road. Let's go to Parker Clearman. If you're not fired up now, Parker, after the win last night in this pageantry, I don't know what you need.
Marty, this is absolutely awesome to watch from here on the ground. But for another driver who's watching this as he gets in his race car, that'd be Daniel Suarez, who comes in this race 29th in points, absolutely in a must-win position. If he wants to make the playoffs, and he's looking for a ride for next year, but you never know it. And speak to him earlier today, he basically told me, if I'm not at the front, all I know is within 20 to go, I just need to be in the top 20, avoid the wreck, and I have a shot at it, Dave, just like every other driver in this field.
So, Parker, what do all of our troops work on? They work on readiness. So that was a conversation that I had today with crew chief James Small about Chase Briscoe. Is the 19 team playoff ready? One win in Pocono 9 races ago, 4 more top 5 since. He said, hey, the last couple of months, we've been right where we needed to be. We just need to do more of the same. Don't change our approach. Tonight, we need a clean race, get more points. Kim.
Well, Dave, Austin Dillon won last weekend at Richmond to lock himself into the playoffs. This number 3 team told me spirits at the shop this week were extremely high. And while there were celebrations earlier in the week, they quickly shifted their focus to Daytona, specifically how they can help the 8 of Kyle Busch get a win. It is their sole focus tonight. Austin saying it's a game changer for RCR to have 2 cars in the playoffs. It would just flip the whole momentum of where they are as a company.
Kim, the green flag has been delivered, and a year's worth of work comes down to one race, one final shot to earn a spot in the 2025 Cup Series playoffs. We'll get the engines fired in Daytona next on NBC Sports and Peacock.
Superstar Kevin Owens. Tonight, he is here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Drivers, start your engines!
Daytona has come to life, and viewers, last night I crossed this start-finish line first. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. But for the drivers here tonight, crossing this finish line first could mean their career is changed, their season is changed. And like one driver who came into this race, comes into this race today with immense pressure, Alex Bowman, who drives for an organization where making the playoffs is not a goal, but an expectation. He's going to have to make it work here at Daytona. And one thing all these drivers need to know, from the exit turn 4 to this start-finish line is 10 seconds at full speed. 10 seconds to make the right decisions to define a season and possibly change their lives. We'll go racing for the World Center Racing when we come back.
That is, drivers tend to push, try to make stuff happen. They want that win so badly, and we see bad decisions and big wrecks because of it.
Simply put, it's the World Center of Racing, because if you're a stock car driver, this is it. IndyCar home. Its home might be Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Well, stock car racing, its home is Daytona. I've been coming here since I was a 16-year-old kid. Every time I come through the tunnel, I get chills. Just standing up here, I have chills. There's something about racing here that's different than everywhere else.
All right, well, one guy who was right in the thick of it, you're looking at his car right there, up behind the pace car in the Ally Chevrolet, that's Alex Bowman. Why is he in the thick of it? Because he's one spot above that cut line. He could go to the playoffs. He could miss out. Let's have a talk to him. Jeff, dial him up.
Hey, Alex, this guy was up in the booth. You with us?
Yes, sir.
Big night tonight. You're in a tight battle trying to get these playoffs. What's the strategy?
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, a little more of a stressful situation than I'd like to be in, but really just go for stage points here in the beginning, try to catch the 45, and see how that works out. Kind of the first stage will probably dictate the rest of our race, and go from there. We've had really fast Ally Chevys here lately. Everybody at Hendrick Motorsports has been working really hard. So, winning it makes it all easier. So hopefully we can get that done.
So you have track position starting on the outside pole. Do you just do everything in your power to keep that, get real aggressive, or do you try to be smart, make sure you're there at the end?
Yeah, I mean a little bit of both, right? Like you've got to keep your track position, but also know you have to finish the race. So, yeah, patiently aggressive, I guess. But starting up front is good for us, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, buddy. Thanks for taking time. Good luck tonight.
Starting up
Thank
front
you, guys.
is good for Alex Bowman, and we check out tonight's starting grid brought to you by Coca-Cola. As you may have heard in Countdown to Green, qualifying was cancelled yesterday because of localised lightning. So they start per the rule book, which is a blend of points and last week's finish. Ryan Blaney starts on the pole position. Back on row 2, Kyle Larson and defending series champion Joey Logano. Back on the third row, Austin Cindric, who is so good on super speedways, and Denny Hamlin, a 3-time Daytona 500 winner. Row 4, Austin Dillon, the most recent winner, and William Byron, who will go to the back of the pack. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. Chase Briscoe and a guy looking for a win, desperate for a win, Brad Keselowski.
Row 6, Josh Berry, Daniel Suarez. Daniel still not sure what he's doing next year. Row 7, a row full of drivers that need to win tonight. Zane Smith, Kyle Busch. Row 8, Christopher Bell, alongside Carson Hocevar. SVG, and Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, one of those drivers needing to win to move into the playoffs. Ross Chastain